goodness. Picked off at the 49.
This is real shit right here.
Return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
From the 16, Fields. Robinson's got it. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Here's Fields. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Bears. Marquise Goodwin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance. I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Number 15 getting ready to throw. He said, fuck off.
Now
and
on
he
third and long, they'll look to throw.
17,
taking a deep shot here for Hartman. And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take down from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
So he getting it. Interception. He's gonna run it. He's gonna go.
Picked off at the 20. He is not quite gonna make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
But such a costly interception. Nearly.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
David Montgomery getting in from a yard out.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coach is insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I'm out of book. I'm out of book. You know what out of book?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill.
I got it!
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5.
Hey,
and a big
you left there.
turnover
You
as
like
his
that.
guys will get the football
You
back.
like to shake your feet.
Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? But can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields.
And his throw here is incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Again, Fields.
That's complete to Robinson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
He's ready to cook off.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
I'm finna crush your eyes.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Break your knee.
And you have to think, Charles,
Ayo,
down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 6.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy, boy?
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
That way? Not 87.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
first and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Robinson, a first down and then some.
And finally, down at the 36-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Grant on the return.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Here's Fields.
That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 28.
And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 30. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Let's roll right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Fields.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Montgomery.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Fields. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Mahomes will throw.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick.
You need a miracle.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. And intercepted.
My
Maybe
booty
the
hole
turning
got
point
tight.
they need.
I just
Picked
gripped
off
it
here by
like,
Anthony Hitchens.
And the Chiefs are right back in this football
that shit
game.
was hot.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 44, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Look, man, he right. Man, he all the way over there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for KC. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all goal, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me, I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse, disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest, the realest could vouch. They thought I was done, but all
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down. They'll go option to the short side. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take them shots right away, huh? Was it like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go?
Is it okay?
Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Not much there, only a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. The give is to Elliott. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Murray to run again.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun on 3rd down.
You ain't going nowhere, son.
Going
You
deep
ain't going
for
nowhere.
Hopkins.
You ain't going nowhere.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it
Go,
falls to the
let's
ground
go.
and brings up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. They're going for it. It's Murray. Buying time to his left. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Very much, and I think that's how
go, let's go.
Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here.
I don't know what, son.
We'll see what his offense can do.
All right. Watch this. Elliott. Get off me.
That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, you want CeeDee Lamb? You want CeeDee Lamb? All right, I give you CeeDee Lamb. I give you CeeDee Lamb, boy. I give you CeeDee Lamb.
Right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
I give you CeeDee Lamb.
Looking to throw
I
again
give
on
it to the
second
Lamb.
down. Prescott.
Psych.
Ooh.
Ooh.
First down and he'll be taken down as
Elliott.
take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Now I give it
We're
to the Lamb this
scoreless
time.
after one.
I give it to the Lamb. There you go. I give it to the Lamb. 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 I give it to the Lamb, boy.
It's incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I'm gonna do it again.
When you run into
I give
slant,
it to the
timing is
Lamb.
everything, and against that man coverage,
You want
there was
to
no
the Lamb?
space
I give
available,
it to the
and
Lamb, boy.
incompletion as a result.
I give
And
it to the
again, it's
Lamb.
Prescott.
I give it to the Lamb. Psych.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's funny when I go back to
Come
our
on,
pregame
Elliott. Let's
meeting
see
with
what you
Amari
got.
Cooper, and we mentioned,
Come on,
man, when they
Elliott.
play man coverage against you, he almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically
You
what
want
it
to see
said.
Lamb or
I mean,
Elliott?
the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered,
Elliott.
when you talk
All right,
about
Elliott.
covering them with one guy, they think that's a
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 2-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Woohoo! Psych.
Oh, now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
My God.
Thought the days
My
of the fake
goodness.
extra point were numbered
Baby.
once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do
I think
some
he did
back.
back in
I
there.
quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Who check on this? He gonna get it back.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Play fake. Murray. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2nd and 16.
Interception. Thank you.
Another try after the first down sack.
Thank you.
Murray going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well.
Thank you.
It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. Now, that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he
That's the only
did,
thing
he
you're
put
gonna
it
do.
on him for a big play and a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every
Go.
time, won't
Give
you?
me that.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports Studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Sack.
Zach Ertz has it complete, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run here with Connor. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Prescott now from the 50. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Prescott on 1st down.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
All right, you want to see that?
On 2nd and 10, Prescott.
Psych. Oh!
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Oh, he gonna run it.
Buda Baker
He gonna run
with
it.
a pick.
He gonna run it. Ooh.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I like that.
They're in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick.
Yep.
Whether it's a field goal.
This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half from Murray. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
All right.
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot.
Oh.
We didn't play anything close to our best in the
What I do?
Looking for Lamb, but
What
it's
I do?
intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
I was trying to dive.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Prater for the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On 1st and 10, Prescott being chased out left. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott, and he rifles one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Okay, we're finna see this. Hold on, baby.
They'll try and run for it without it. He's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
1st down, Prescott. Forced out to his left. That one complete to Elliott. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Play that time on the catch and run.
That's a nice job.
I told you ready.
Down in the red zone.
You wasn't ready, huh?
And they made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the
He a robot?
Cowboys are an
Oh,
extra
I didn't know
point
he
away
was a
from
robot.
tying the football game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives them a lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where
I
he
ain't
would
this
have been
guy.
had he gone down to
I'm the
maybe
other
a
guy.
yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Play action. Now it's Murray.
That's on you if you want to.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point
Go.
game as they
2 against
line
1.
up 2nd and 10.
Go.
Steps away to his left.
Let's go. 2 against 1. Go.
And that is incomplete.
Let's go. 2 against
Nearly
1.
intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd
Play it out of
down.
that.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Murray going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw again on second down. Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Look at this pass, bro.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
I ain't got this in my.
Boy, they had it at the
There you
1.
go.
The false start moves it to the 6 now for first and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hold on, I gotta charge my controller.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Alright, I'm good. Psych!
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, Parker, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Interception. God is good. God is great. Then gonna get this ball back.
Murray now on first down. Buying time to his
Run.
left.
Run. Yup. Give me that.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Oh.
And run now. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
50 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
So the big play has him all the way down.
That's
to
a good
the
play.
30
That's a good
now
play.
for first and
I like
10.
that play.
This is coming. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw.
Let's go. Interception.
And that
Nope,
is
nope, nope.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not
No
hang
good.
on. It's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out.
That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Wow.
Christian Kirk, 32 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Prater on to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a
and this is caught. Right on the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play here for Dallas. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game.
Wow.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Go.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flushed out right. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action now, Prescott. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Okay.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the handoff, Connor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started.
I don't know how to hack.
Now Murray off play action.
I don't.
It's caught right side by Daniels. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
It'll be Murray on the keeper. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out 1st downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
And this is Ertz with it, right side.
Nope.
Touchdown,
what?
Cardinals.
No.
Zach Ertz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
You ready?
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what,
you hate Ezekiel Elliott. Why?
Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's
you
off
shouldn't
balance,
hate him.
The passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Man, no, he's not.
Potential field goal.
No, he's
You're
not
thinking
right.
about that almost 55 yards from here as they
He
try to
just
get
uses
closer
that
on
because he
third
do you
down.
dirty.
A dump off to Elliott. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I'm fucking check him up. It's a
Well, they
prank.
got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are
You ready?
on the field?
Again?
From the 34 now, here's
Watch
first and 10.
Ezekiel Elliott. Watch
Now
Ezekiel
Prescott.
Elliott. Watch Ezekiel Elliott.
He'll get this to Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
All right.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he can't get a throw away.
Wow.
He's taken down.
Oh, you want Lamb?
Chandler Jones,
You want Lamb?
one of the best
You
athletes
want
to
Lamb.
ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Oh, yeah.
Big third down, a field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Now Dak. Left side to Lamb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down.
He's been quiet all afternoon.
You want a Lamb? There you go. You want Lamb again?
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality
I'm gonna
catch
give you
right
Lamb
there.
again. Hold on. I'm not. I ain't scared, really.
Here's
Watch this.
Prescott.
Watch this. Watch this. Oof. Ooh, there he go. Where he at? How many? Three players had to stop him. Not really. I'm gonna score this. So really, I won this game. What? Wow.
Well, partner, still a head scratcher to me how this ended down 3.
Oh.
I just thought, you know, no matter the situation,
And
you're in a spot where you
no.
kick that field goal, go
He
to
was right.
overtime.
He
Why
was
not
like,
do
you
it?
guys.
And this is where I think the
He was like
analytics
3
guys are going
points
to
to tie
continue
this
to
game.
get more and more
We gonna go
traction in the
overtime.
league.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
win
we've
it.
talked about
But really, I
different
ain't pay
people now
attention
saying, I
to
need a
time
game
for the
management
second.
coach, someone in the booth to take the
So
emotion
when
out
I
of it.
hit,
Did they lose
los
track of
acabó.
where they were on the clock? Right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it
He was
makeable for
a
their
good
kicker?
kid, though.
All those things come into play here, and it turns out
He
they don't
been
get it done.
25, 26. Pero estaba como nervioso. So, ¿sabes? Cuando estoy así, me siento mal y lo dejo jugar. But he there, jugó bien.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.
Yo
I'm
tenía
Brandon
más, era.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo
For
era
more,
tenía poquito,
log
pero yo
on
lo
to
dejé.
EASports.com.
La average tenía
With
más,
that,
pero yo
we
tenía
say
más.
so long from Big D.